Vara watched him approach. When he came within speaking distance, she tilted her head, eyes passing over him, cool, measuring.
"The South used you well,"
she said. Conan regarded her as he would Storm moving down from the ridge. "You were fairer at 13. Her eyes did not flicker.
"You were taller,"
she said. "I was mounted." A breath passed between them. Then her jaw hardened, and whatever warmth had stirred in her face died cleanly.
"There is a house, I trust,"
she said.
"Stone at her back, ears that answer to her."
She did not glance toward the village.
"You will hear me before you pass any door in this place."
Conan studied her a moment. He cast one glance at Yasmela. "Follow, speak nothing," and she inclined her head. They moved after Vara into the trees. She did not turn toward the tavern. She took the slope without explanation and climbed through the pines as one born to them. Conan followed. Yasmela followed Conan. Halfway up, Vara lifted a fist. A darker shape unpeeled from the tree line above. It watched, then folded back into shadow. Conan saw. He made no comment.
"That's Brack, Nightwolf. Mordak's get,"
Vara said.
"I bloodied him often when we were young. He learned."
Conan said nothing. He stored it. They climbed. Snow gave beneath their boots. Wind moved through the needles. The village fell away until there was only breath and the soft crush of winter. Vara spoke without turning.
"Your coming to Cimmeria is ill-timed."
She brushed a branch aside.
"My father and Mordak sit beneath Scala's neutral hearth. Do you know why?"
"I know."
"Then you know it has not happened in my years."
She stepped over a root.
"The last time my father and Mordak met, steel answered steel. 3 men bled before sense gained ground."
The trees parted briefly. Stars burned cold overhead.
"The dead did what 20 summers could not,"
she said.
"set them at the same fire."
No satisfaction in her voice. "How long?" Conan asked.
3 moons, perhaps more. Every hunting band that goes north returns fewer. Those that return at all.
She stopped, only a heartbeat.
They stand wrong, look wrong. My father's best tracker came back at moonrise and stared at the fire until dawn without blinking.
"Both clans," Conan said.
"Both."
She gave a short, humorless breath.
"There are only 2. My father and Mordak broke the rest. The lesser clans follow strength."
The slope leveled. A low stone dwelling emerged from the dark, built into the hillside as if the earth itself had chosen to form a chamber. Skarla's house. Nightwolf blood on one side, Snowhawk on the other. The only roof no chief could claim. Vara pushed the door inward without knocking. Fire and stone greeted them. Pine smoke, food simmering. Skarla looked up once, read the 3 of them in a single glance, set 2 more cups upon the table, and returned to her work without question. Conan took the corner seat, back to the wall, eyes on the door. Yasmela settled beside him, straight-backed, composed, though her gaze lingered elsewhere. Still in the temple, still within the wrongness that had lived there. Vara remained standing. She looked at Yasmela. Not hostility, not warmth. Appraisal.
"Southern,"
she said.
"noble blood in the spine." Carries herself as one obeyed.
Her grey eyes shifted to Conan.
Pretty thing. She warm your furs.
Conan leaned back. The grin came slow. 9 winters gone, he said. Thought that thick skull of yours might have grown something useful. He let it settle. Still reading tracks wrong. Vara's eyes narrowed a fraction. He left it there. Yasmila did not answer. Her gaze rested on the middle distance, seeing stone walls that were not in this house, hearing the sound the temple had made when the blade answered something older than name. Then Vara's eyes dropped, not to the table, to the wrist. The twin serpents caught the firelight. Wrong. Cold gold that seemed to drink warmth rather than reflect it. 2 heads facing outward. The same mark carved into shield wall stone before the grandfathers of grandfathers were dust. Vara went very still. Conan watched her understand. The bracelet was no rumor, no desert tale. It lay here, within reach. Silence held for 3 breaths. Vara drew a chair from the wall and sat, forearms on her knees.
The veil is thinning,
she said, no easing into it.
3 moons of hunting bands returning broken, the dead walking. Not Vanir work, not wolf. Something moves through these hills that did not move before.
The fire shifted.
My father and Mordak have forgotten more of these hills than most men ever learn.
Her jaw tightened.
They agreed. That tells you how wrong this is.
She leaned forward.
Rumors rode ahead of you. A blade pulled from deep dark. A blade that unmakes, that burns and freezes at once.
Her voice lowered.
They believe something drawn from the other side thins the boundary, that each time it wakes, more than flesh is cut.
She held his gaze.
They're not waiting to learn, Conan. They are waiting to judge.
Yasmela's eyes were steady now, on the bracelet, on what it meant. Vara looked at him.
What is the truth?
Conan met her eyes. The blade did not thin the veil, he said. It was thinning already. The blade found me because something had to be brought back. Vara waited.
And her being here means what they know is not the whole of it.
Vara looked at Yasmela again, truly looked. Then back to Conan.
Tell me the rest.
Conan's voice lowered. When Acheron cast its shadow across the world, and its sorcerers unmade what they touched, our blood stood in that dark. Cimmerian and Kaurani. They sealed what should never have been opened. His jaw tightened, and swore to guard the high places, to hold the line between what this world is and what seeks to unmake it. He looked into the fire, not to crouch beneath mountains nursing old wounds, to guard. That was the oath. The fire shifted. That oath has grown dull, he said. What walks these hills is the reckoning. Vara sat with it, present, unflinching. Wind pressed against the stone outside. She rose at last.
Tomorrow you will stand before them,
she said.
I will see that they listen before they speak.
Conan met her gaze. Something passed between them that had nothing to do with 13 winters. He nodded once. She moved to the door. At the threshold she paused.
The oath,
she said.
Do you know which clan broke it first?
Silence. No,
Good.
Vara said.
Neither do I.
She was gone. Sleep, Conan said. Morning will not wait. Yasmela did not argue. She settled, not soft, not surrendered, just present, and let the fire and the stone walls and the particular silence of Scala's house hold what the night required. Conan remained in the corner, back to the wall, eyes on the door, waiting for a morning that was going to demand everything from him, and would not ask permission first.
Morning came grey and hard. Brack stood in the doorway, Vara beside him.
It is time.
Conan rose from the wall. The Unmaker rested against the stone, bare, divided, heavy in its own shape. He stepped to it. His fingers tightened on the leather. The blade knew. The obsidian split tips drew toward one another. A dark seam sealed cleanly where there had been division. The great cleaving mass tightened inward, length shortened, weight shifted. No flare, no cry, only alignment. The molten vein gathered itself along the heart of the edge, disciplined, exact. Conan tested the balance once. The air parted.
By Crumb.
Brack went still. Vara grinned. She turned and stepped into the grey morning. Brack followed. Conan came after them, Yasmela at his side.
Venit tenebris meridiae, et nos venit, Ranibus alago, his thousands may galakshti shipula bring. Filius Montium, Filius glaciae, Filius sanguinis antiqui.
The pines thinned. The high hollow opened below. They were waiting. Not only Snowhawk and Nightwolf in their ranks, but men from the lower villages crowded the outer ring. Hunters in worn furs, grey-bearded elders leaning on axes, women silent among the stones, boys who had never seen council gathered like this. Word had travelled. Conan stepped from the tree line. The Unmaker rode sheathed at his side, bound in dark leather and iron fittings. No blow, no whisper of power, only weight. He walked forward. They did not step aside at once. They held. Fur brushed fur as he passed. Shoulders pressed close. Eyes searched his face. Not the blade. They were not drawn to magic. They were measuring the man. Only boots in snow. A youth stepped forward, 17 winters, jaw set, shoulders squared. Makur the elder looks for you. The name moved to the hollow like a shift of wind. Conan regarded the girl. He gave a single nod. The girl stepped aside. Conan continued toward the tribunal.
Then he comes, the tenebris austrinis emerged. From the southern darkness he emerges, at nose ready. He returns to us. Filios Montion Ferrum, son of the wild mountains. Filios Glaciae Eternae, son of the eternal lies. Filios Sanguinis, Velotus Decimi, son of the most ancient blood. Venet, Itaum Venet, Itaum Venet. He comes again. Cimmeria meminit, Cimmeria remembers, Cimmeria vidit, Cimmeria has seen, Cimmeria touched, Cimmeria is silent, 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 silent. It's so cold and tremors, and beneath its heart it trembles. Non rex, non exul, not a king, not an exile, non mortus, non vivus, not dead, not alive, non homo tantum, not merely a man. Quid est ista? What is this one?
Snow fell between him and the chiefs. Kalrath and Mordak stood in the hollow of the high camp, wrapped in heavy pelts, faces carved from frost. Between them knelt Zunara of Shem. Her velvet robes were torn, rawhide bit into her wrists. A headsman stood behind her, broad-bladed axe resting like a verdict. Conan stepped into the clearing, Yasmela at his side. Conan's eyes met Zunara's. For an instant the hollow fell away. He saw again the temple's black stone, the blade waiting. The moment she had told him to take it, not with rage, but with will. She had not flinched then. She did not flinch now. Her gaze held the same certainty. Stand. No fear, no plea. Only that. You bring a southern witch to our hills, blacksmith's son, Kalrath said. She names the dark arts. She aided you in unearthing forbidden iron. The block waits. Conan's gaze moved once across the gathered warriors, then back to the chiefs. "I see," he said. Mordak's eyes narrowed.
"Watch your tongue, exile."
"I will do better," Conan said, voice cold as glacier stone. "I will leave you to your rot. I take the road down the mountain, but I do not go alone. Cut her bonds." Kulrath barked a laugh. "You make demands?" Conan did not move. She stood. Silence struck the hollow. The wind moved through the pines. Every warrior there knew the weight of it. When the dark closed in, when ghouls howled, when blood slicked the stone, she had not fled. She had stood beside a Cimmerian. To kill one who had stood was dishonor. Kulrath's jaw locked. Mordak said nothing. At last Kulrath jerked his chin. The headsman lowered the axe and cut the rawhide. Sunara rose and stepped to Conan's side. Kulrath's gaze shifted to Yasmela. "We heard the whispers. Kauran is ash. Accept our condolences. The south is weak." Yasmela did not blink. The twin serpents warmed against her wrist. Within her mind the architects stirred. They sent the breach. Conan's voice cut clean. "Keep your condolences. You will need them." He turned his back on the chiefs.
"He does not walk alone."
Brack stepped from the ranks of the Night Wolf, axe loose on his shoulder. A moment later, Vara stepped from the Snowhawk line. "Vara," Kulrath snapped.
You raised me iron,
she said.
If you are stubborn in pride, I am stubborn in oath.
Brack looked at his father.
"The only shame here is standing still."
Mordak's hands closed into fists. Brack turned his back on him. Vara did the same. They walked to Conan's side. Conan regarded them. "The road is hard."
"We were born on hard roads,"
Brack said. Conan nodded once. Vara's hand moved to her waist. The Snowhawk clasp rested there. Bronze wings worked into the leather, the mark every child of Kulrath carried from their first winter. She unbuckled it. For a heartbeat she looked at it. Then she cast it into the snow. The bronze sank without sound. Vara's voice was calm.
Snowhawk is behind me.
She lifted her chin.
Now I am Cimmerian.
No man spoke. Conan watched her once, then turned into the wind. They walked. Behind them the chief stood unmoving. The wind filled the space where their children had stood. Silence settled like frost. Snow swallowed the tracks almost as soon as they were made, but the hollow did not breathe again. Warriors stood rigid, eyes forward. No man looking at the space left empty. For a long moment neither chief spoke. Mordak of the Night Wolf stared at the tree line.
"My own blood,"
he said at last. The words were low.
Ready. Here it's all always be. Noster sanguis, our blood, noster ignis, our fire. Noster, ours. Noster, ours. He comes. He comes.
They did not need to be louder. Kalrath watched the snow drag across the hollow. "It was not your son who spoke," he said. "It was the exile." Mordak's jaw hardened. "The blacksmith's son. He returns with a Shemite witch and a southern queen marked in old gold. He speaks of oaths as though we have forgotten them." Mordak said nothing. Kalrath's voice lowered. "If they reach the lower camps, it spreads, not rumor, belief. Belief kills faster than steel," Kalrath whispered. Mordak looked toward the slope where Conan had vanished. "They declared no war." "No." Another silence. "The passes are treacherous," Kalrath said. "And the dead walk," Mordak finished. They did not look at one another. The meaning stood between them. If the exile and the heirs died in the snow, it would not be by a chief's hand. It would be winter, or the walking dead, or misstep. The hills would tell what they were told. "Who?" Mordak asked. Kalrath's eyes went flat. "The Black Crag." Mordak hesitated only a breath. The trackers of the Black Crag answered to silver, not clan, not oath. A small step, but a step. Mordak gave a single nod.
Quietly.
Kalrath turned to the assembled warriors. "Break camp. The exile walks where he will. We hold the high ground." The warriors moved. Snow fell. Above the hollow, beyond sight, a raven lifted from the branches and followed the road into the white.
Filius glaciatarne, son of the eternal light. Filius sanguinis, vetustissimi, son of the most ancient blood venom.